What's up, everyone? We are live, and we got some music. What's up, everyone? We're live. We're going to be doing a quick recap of our recent birthday bash. So it's a little bit different than our usual live stream where we recap the networking events. Why don't we introduce everybody? We got Megan, our dance champion, also the event director for the Port St. Lucie Business Club, and the Senior Director of Development at the Indian River State College Foundation. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you for joining us. And of course, as always, we got Danny, the co-founder of the Port St. Lucie Business Club and the founder of DV3 Financial. What's up, Danny?
What's happening? How's everyone doing tonight?
So first reactions. Megan, let's start with you. What was your overall reaction of the birthday bash?
I thought it was amazing. I thought the energy was like through the roof. I think everybody had a great time. At least everybody that I've had the chance to talk to so far has said that it was an amazing event and they were glad that they were able to attend. I just think it ended too soon. I could have gone all night long.
Megan was ready to party into the next day.
That's right, man. Like it's 1999.
Yeah, right.
That's it.
It was a lot of fun. Danny, what do you think? What was your overall reaction of the dance party, the birthday bash, whatever we're calling it?
Honestly, I mean, with the amount of work that we all put behind it, even despite all that work, I thought it was an uphill battle. I thought it was a behemoth of a task, but Megan, as always, came through and threw a really cool bash. I think it was fantastic. A lot of great feedback. I think it turned out way better than I expected.
I agree. I was pleasantly surprised.
Absolutely.
I gotta say, we got some dancers in the community.
We really do. We really do. We have some brave souls too. I think we have a lot of people that are willing to be comfortable being uncomfortable, which is great.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was fantastic. You know, Nick broke out of his shell a little bit and did a little Saturday Night Live routine.
Nick, I was so impressed.
I was too. Yeah.
I was so not impressed.
Come on,
but
Nick.
Hey, it's all for a good cause. Yeah, there we go.
Nick did his thing, man. I'm very proud of you, man. Came out of his shell. I loved it. But overall.
And what about the amazing karaoke that we did not expect from Danny and Miguel and Benny?
That was, believe it or not, Megan was still dancing when I was doing that.
Yeah.
As I'm singing, right? I'm with the DJ and I was like, let me close the show, right? So I asked him to throw a couple of my favorite songs, and as I'm singing, Megan is still dancing, and she wasn't stopping. She just kept going and going. It was like
I had one other person with me.
You did. Who was it that was with you?
Shout out to Jen.
That's right, Jen Miller too. She could not stop. Yeah, that's right. And I think at one point you were dancing with your husband, right, Megan?
Yeah, he got a couple dances in.
Nice. That's awesome. That is awesome. That's great. But yeah, overall, I think the night went really well. You know, the appetizers, you know, the food. We're gonna give a couple of shout outs to the people that were involved in this. But I just think everything turned out so smooth, so organized, so well put together, that I wouldn't be afraid to have it again. I would just hate the logistical part of doing it again.
Well, Danny.
Here we go.
I have had several requests. That this be at minimum an annual thing.
Mm-hmm. I've heard the same.
Yeah, I mean, I don't mind. I do have a milestone birthday in 3 years of turning 45, and I did say that I wanted to do it on a boat. So that my 45th will be on a yacht. I don't know where yet, but it'll be on a yacht. So we got some time to think about that.
Yeah, we'll get better at it each year. I'm sure logistically it'll get easier now that we've done all that. But I will say this was one of the hardest events to plan compared to a networking event, which is already difficult.
Yep.
This was like next level.
So if you had to guess, how many guests do you think were in attendance?
If I had to guess, just based on what we saw, I would say 120.
We had at least 102 guests that
Wow.
we tracked.
Wow, that's not including everyone else that was involved in it.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
All the vendors and sponsors and partners.
Wow. So we had over
Wow.
120 people in attendance.
Well, I
If we
didn't.
count
I mean,
all of us. I mean, 102 guests.
That's impressive.
That really is and it was a Saturday night too. So, typically Saturday night, holidays, most people have errands to run. They're doing things, they're with the family. So for them to come out and support, 102 is a good count.
yeah, we were competing with some heavy hitters out there. I mean, we had the Stewart Boat Parade the same weekend. That same night, we had the Christmas tree lighting at Mid-Florida. And parking was crazy because the botanical gardens were doing their annual lights.
Wow, that's right. That's right. And to still get 102 people, imagine if we did it on a weekend and none of that was happening. I don't think Fred Astaire would have been large enough to hold us.
Yeah.
Well, shout out to Fred Astaire for hosting us.
What a perfect venue. I don't think this could have worked anywhere else because you really needed to have something centrally located with a good dance floor, able to hold enough people. It just worked out perfectly.
Tanya Chavez and Michael Chavez are the owners there, and they have been just willing to kind of ride the wave of this event since we brought it to them a couple of months ago. So happy to be able to partner with them and to bring people into the studio. They of course offer dance lessons and anything that you might want to learn between smooth and or rhythm. So if anybody wants to learn to dance, that's the place to do it.
Yeah, I think they have a wonderful staff. They're very accommodating because of their schedule. Weekends are by appointment only, so they can dedicate time to you personally. But I think that was a great venue. Awesome.
Yeah. I want to give a shout out to anyone joining us in the comments. If you want to leave a comment, let us know who is watching live. We're also here to answer your questions. And if you attended the birthday bash, let us know.
So why don't we get to thanking our sponsors? There were so many that I don't remember, but Nick, do you have the list in front of you?
I will start off. JD Electric, our very first sponsor.
Yes.
JD Electric sponsored the whole dance competition and our dance off. So shout out to JD. He had a nice setup, by the way.
He did. Look at the dance champ with her prize.
Hey, shouldn't he have that?
Thank you, JD. Thank you, JD.
Yeah, thanks to JD for that. Don Connolly and About It All Roofing. Thank you to Don Connolly and his family for being a sponsor as well. And of course, Tony Alpha and Jeremiah Myers from About It All Roofing for being sponsors. Greatly appreciated. Without them, we would not have been able to throw such an awesome event. And but yeah, who are some other sponsors?
We got to thank our vendor, St. Lucie Family Eye Care, who was there with a table.
Yes.
A very well-designed table, I must say. They had a figure of a replica of an eye.
Right.
They had some candy to give out. They were just great, and they were helping clean up at the end, which was super impressive. They didn't have to do that, so huge shout out to St. Lucie Family Eye Care.
That's right. Yep, Dr. Raj Sethi and Dr. Anandan. Thank you to them. They are actually my optometrists. And they are fantastic. They're right on St. Lucie, Port St. Lucie Boulevard, right? Is that am I right? I always get lost. I always get confused with St. Lucie West and Port St. Lucie Boulevard. But yeah, they were awesome. Thank you to them.
Anna from White Glove Moving and Storage.
Oh, she was
emceeing the night.
Fantastic. Let me tell you, Delilah said, "Is she a professional speaker?" And I said, "I think she used to work on radio or something." Or I mean, she has the voice, the presence, the optics. That was honestly, I'm surprised no one came up to us and said, "Did you pay for that person to speak?" Because of they're such a great presenter. She was great. Thank you to her for doing that. Thank you.
She does have her own radio show. It's called Treasure
You
Coast
see?
Insider. She actually donated time on one of her shows.
Mhm.
So that was actually one of our auction items that one of our guests got to win.
Oh, that's fantastic. Can you repeat that? What radio station is it again?
Treasure Coast Insider, I think. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry, Anna.
No, but she was fantastic. Thank you to her. Absolutely. Who else do we have on the list?
And she runs an amazing women's networking group called Premier Women's Network,
Yeah,
which I recommend you check out. Of course, we want to thank Unbroken Branding, another vendor. I don't believe they were there, but they were definitely.
there is that sickness kind of going around. So there were several guests that couldn't attend because they got sick at the last minute. But we do appreciate them for still donating and being a part of the event, even though they couldn't be there in person. So, thank you for everybody who couldn't be there. You were there in spirit, and hopefully you can be at the next one.
Yeah. Oh, we got Marisol joining us in the comments.
That's right.
She is wonderful and gives so much. Yeah. Anna's wonderful. Absolutely. Thank you for joining us, Marisol, the official photographer for the St. Lucie County Chamber of Commerce.
That's right. Steve Glaser was on too. He was watching.
Nice.
By the way, happy belated birthday to Steve Glaser. Isn't it? Wait, his birthday's today, right?
Yeah. I think it was yesterday.
Yesterday? Yeah. Happy birthday, Steve.
Happy birthday, Steve. Love those December birthdays.
That's right.
There's a lot of them.
We got a band together.
Who else?
That's right.
We got Mindy joining us. What's up, Mindy? Thank you for joining us.
I want to say shout out to Hearts and Homes and iPic.
Yeah.
So iPics, they were taking pictures. So I'm so excited to see how those official pictures turn out. I have already seen some great iPhone or Samsung, Android, whatever pictures and videos that are out there. You guys caught some good pictures.
Yeah. No, they did an absolutely fantastic job capturing those pictures. So thank you to them. Of course, Showtime Event Rentals, they actually donated the glimmer wall that was set up for the photos, as well as the table linens for us. So thank you to Showtime Event Rentals.
That was perfect. That's a perfect backdrop.
Yeah, it was pretty. It was pretty. And you know what was crazy? The little glitter squares that are on it. We had to go through it, and him and I, to see if there was any that were missing, because in the photo you could tell if it's missing or not. I don't even know that. Oh. Like in the photo, you could tell if one is missing because the glimmer is off, which is crazy.
It's like when you have a TV with a pixel out, that's the one you stare
at. Right.
It just bothers.
Yeah, I would think that's kind of the same theory, but yeah, he was very meticulous with it. So thank you to Nelson at Showtime Event Rentals for that.
Well, flanking the glitter wall was the beautiful feather towers
that's what they're called. I was like, what are they?
Lasor
Yes.
hand created.
Yes, she
did.
Was
definitely my angel of this event. She was behind the scenes with me the entire way. I said, hey, I need help. She was the one that was just kind of with me from the beginning. She helped me with anything that I needed. She sponsored the bar. We had some amazing drinks.
Yeah. Yep.
The Danny, the Megan, the Nick.
That's right.
Danny, what was your drink?
Mine was a twist on a old fashioned. So it had blackberry. It had, of course, bitters and simple syrup. Had a splash of orange juice and a really good bourbon. So thank you to the team for making such a wonderful drink. Bootlegger Mobile Bar. Thank you so much.
Nick?
Mine was so good, I don't even remember what was in it.
I think that's why Megan asked, because she knew you wouldn't know.
This is the second time I don't remember. It was what? Fresca? I know there was Fresca in it. And pineapple?
Yes.
There we go.
And what did people add?
You could add tequila.
Yes.
Yes. Okay,
they did. I do remember. They did, my friend.
They did. Yeah. Did anyone get
your drink?
I ordered it as a mocktail. Okay, Michelle got it as a mocktail. So there were a few mocktails
There you go. There you
Sure.
go. What was yours, Megan?
Mine was a twist on like a Malibu sunset. So it had
Okay.
mango, pineapple, some grenadine, and coconut rum.
Mm.
Nice. That was delicious. Yeah, I think I tried that. Someone ordered it. I think it was Delilah that ordered it, and I tried it. It was really, really good.
Nice.
But yeah, the drinks were fantastic. Thank you to Barry Forking Good,
Speaking of
Annabelle,
drinks,
and his
yeah.
wife Diana for dropping off the Promise Punch, which were being sampled during the event. Honestly, I thought they made too much, but then when I went to go clean up to pick them up, there was only about 6 or 7 left. It wasn't a lot that was left over. So I think everyone enjoyed the Promise Punch. I think that was fantastic. So thank you to Annabelle, Diana, and the team at Barry Forking Good for doing that and delivering it.
And you could still get your Promise Punch. It's still available
That's
through
right.
the end of the month. It is all the net proceeds from the Promise Punch benefit the Promise program. So don't snooze on that. It's an amazing smoothie, and it's available at Barry Forking Good.
That's right. And of course, Guarantee Garage Door.
Mhm.
Angela, Tracy, and Jay from GDD. That's what I call it now. Double GD. Guarantee Garage Door.
GGD.
Yeah. You had to think about that one?
They're awesome. They put together all of our prizes for our judges and for our Jack and Jill winners. And Tracy and Ange actually went with us to meet with all of our celebrity judges to thank them for all of their support in raising some pre-funds for the event and helping spread the word about Promise.
Yeah, we got one of our celebrity judges joining us in the comments. We got Lucie McGuire from Get Real Social and the Traveling Youth. What's up, Lucy? She's
hey, Lucy.
calling in all the way from Idaho.
I knew she was somewhere.
Yeah.
She's in Potato Land. Nice.
You know, that's what I thought too. See, Lucy, it's not just me.
Why? Hold on. Idaho doesn't have potatoes?
I know, right? Apparently, Lucy was telling me there is a lot more in Idaho than potatoes. In fact, it's very it's not very potato heavy, believe it or not. There's other things. Lucy was telling me that the number one thing was it huckleberry? Huckleberry is more popular in Idaho than potatoes.
Interesting. Okay.
Interesting.
All right. Well, the next time I go to the supermarket, I'm going to look for Idaho huckleberries.
We got Melanie joining us in the comments.
Tell them what you learned. Oh, there you go. She just said it. You just said
Tell them what you learned. Yep. I got a whole lesson on
iPix as well. iPix was also
an
in-kind sponsor. Thank you to iPix.
Yes, we shouted you out earlier. Thank you for doing the photos and the video. We're excited to see the reel when it's done.
Yeah.
That's right. And our community supporters, St. Lucie Dance and Elaine Davis.
She did an amazing job. Elaine was so on point with organizing everything, just keeping us coordinated. I know what she was doing was pretty much behind the scenes, but without Elaine's help, it would have been very difficult to run that event.
So Elaine is my second ride or die for this event. Melanie and Elaine, Angel 1, Angel 2. We would not have an event with either of those two ladies. Elaine actually had the hookup for our Brazilian dancers and for our fire performer. And she helped run the show. So super, super, super thankful to her for all of her support.
And to some of our masquerade sponsors, Robin over at Interstate Express. Thank you so much, Robin, for your support. Pro One Inspections, thank you so much for your support. We greatly, greatly appreciate it. Everything that you guys have done has supported the Promise program, which was the intention of this birthday bash, was to raise money. And at the end of the live, Megan is going to announce how much money we raised for the Promise program. Also to Brian Burkeen at Burkeen Mortgage, Fairway Mortgage. Thank you so much for your support. Titan IT, thank you so much for your support. We greatly appreciate that. Perfect Paper Pros. I think we mentioned Hearts and Homes, right?
Yeah.
Hearts and Homes, Gotcha Cover Flooring, Mac Insurance, and Apex Electric. Thank you to all of our masquerade sponsors. We would not have been able to make the impact that we made for the Promise program if it wasn't for all of our sponsors' support. So thank you to absolutely everyone for being part of such a great night.
Yeah. Marisol is asking if there's any videos of the event. I know there's a lot of videos out there on Facebook.
There is.
We also posted one on the Port St. Lucie Business Club page and on our Instagram that Oksana edited. We got to give a shout out to Oksana as well, who was instrumental in helping us prep for the event, filmed a lot of video content, helped us edit some of the videos ahead of time, and was just there helping us throughout. So thank you, Oksana, from Easy Tech, and also our community engagement director for the business club.
That's right. And to all of our volunteers who helped out, because it was tough. It would have been tough for us three to enjoy the night, but also be responsible for attending to our guests. So who do we have at the table, Megan? I don't remember.
We had Corinne and Miguel. We
Josh
had
Mason from Acton Academy.
Yep, Josh. We had
Gloria Carter.
Yep. Yesenia helped as well.
Yesenia Carrasco, absolutely.
And then Maddie, Melanie's daughter.
That's
she was
right.
there the
Melanie's
whole entire night
was there
helping.
Yes. Thank you to them. Again, this isn't something they had to do. First of all, they offered to help with anything that they could. But when we were asking for volunteers, we know that at this time of year, people are kind of running on fumes. Let's be honest, right? People are tired. They're prepping for the end of year. They're closing their books for business, and for them to make time to support us and the Promise program, it means a lot. It means a lot, and we are really, really grateful and appreciative for everyone.
Yeah. We have Nellie joining us in the comments. Hey, what's up, Nellie? Thank you for joining.
I also like to thank Megan. I don't know the name of the team that came to dance, the fire girl, the stilt walkers. I don't know the company name, so I can't shout them out, but
it was like Abby Hoops.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I mean they were fantastic. The stilt walkers, the dancers were energetic. They brought in the crowd, and just organized. I could be somewhat OCD, and for things to run very organized, I thought was awesome. I thought it was going to be chaos, but they were on point. They were on point, and I loved it. So thank you to them as well.
Danny, the Brazilian dancer pulls you out of the crowd.
Okay.
And then starts doing all sorts of crazy things, and you are 100% in sync with her. How does that happen?
Really?
Yeah. He was like, okay, we're going to do this. And you're like, all right. And she's like, all right, now we're going to like move our hands, and we're going to go like this, and we're going to, kick our legs. And you were just like, it was incredible.
Yeah, I had fun. I haven't danced in a really long time. But I was ready to just like let loose. So I had a lot of fun. It was awesome. I guess the rhythm hit my hips, I guess. I don't know. It was fun. It was a good time.
Shout out to the DJ as well, keeping the beats going all night. What's the DJ's name?
Yeah, he's got a long last name. His first name's Mike, and it's like Jabowski or something like that.
Okay.
I'm butchering it, I'm sure.
He did a great job. What a great sound system too. That was like,
that
was like concert quality.
It really was.
Michael J. Cox.
Okay, like Michael J. Fox with a C. I get it. Yeah. No, I mean, listen. The system didn't fail like ours does, Nick, at our events. So that was really cool. And just the clarity and the quality of the music had everyone's energy was up throughout the whole night. So
the only thing was my song cut off, Danny.
Yeah, but you were able to do it again. And let me tell you, the third time you hit it with a hitch. And you know what's crazy? Okay, hold on. Let's talk about this for a second. I was talking for months that I was gonna wipe the floor with Megan. I said that from the beginning. I said you have no
Yeah.
shot.
Yeah.
You have no shot.
Note
Now,
note the name.
yeah.
Oh.
Note the name. Note the name. Now, in my defense, I did not know that Megan practiced for this. I didn't know that she actually prepared for this. I literally prepared nothing.
Nothing.
But even if I did, I would not have been able to put on the costume, get down the routine, and put that much effort into the dance routine. You did a fantastic job, a great job. And yeah, you crushed me and Nick big time for
Yeah.
sure. You definitely crushed
Thank you.
us. That was fantastic. Next year I'll
Thank you.
prepare. I promise.
Okay.
Or next year will be a singing competition, and I know I'll win that.
Oh gosh, we should do a karaoke. I know that's been requested a few times. A business
Yeah, I
club
was inspired. I was doing karaoke.
People
was
would have
fun.
fun with that.
What's that?
I said people would have fun with that.
Marisol asked, "Are you saying that Megan cheated?" No, she just prepared, and I did not. Winners prepare, losers don't.
We just didn't expect it.
We did not prepare. We did not expect.
I told you the whole time I was gonna win.
Yeah, she said it, and I kept telling her, "Okay, okay," and then I'm over here, talking crap, saying, "I'm gonna take it easy on you. I'm not gonna go that hard," and she just wiped the floor with us. It was fantastic.
We have to give a shout out to some of our special guests who are in attendance, such as Jamie Fowler, the county commissioner, who was also our celebrity judge, was there helping. And then we also had vice mayor for the city of Port St. Lucie,
Jolene Carabala.
Jolene,
and her daughter were both judges.
That's right.
And then we had Gina from St. Lucie Dance. She was our other judge.
Yes. Who was the other young lady that asked me to dance at the end of the night because she said she wanted to dance some old school salsa, but she's a professional dancer herself? Who I don't know who it was. I didn't catch her name.
Did she have long blonde hair?
I think so. I want to say yes.
I know Jax brought a friend who lives in West Palm. She was the one who won the Jack and Jill contest.
There you go.
I think.
Yes, her. And at the end of the night, she's like, "Before I go,
phenomenal dancer."
She was. She goes, "I gotta dance with you." She was like, "I loved old school salsa. We have to dance." So that was a great time too. And she was awesome. So thank you to her.
Henson.
Oh my God.
Cutting it up. Another celebrity judge contender. So thankful to him and Josh for all their help and support. But he's got some moves.
Yeah.
Kenson can move. Kenson and Jasenia did a great job.
Yes.
Melanie and Benny.
Salas. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. And then Jen out of nowhere just pulled Benny too and said, "Oh, come on, let's dance. Let's dance too." They did a fantastic job.
I think we might have to go dancing again.
We might have to. We might have to go night out. I'm not sure if Nick would ride along with us.
I think I'll skip it. I'll skip that one.
He'll probably skip it. But hey, he could be the designated driver.
Here you go.
There you go. Nick is the designated driver. We're gonna have to rent one of those passenger vans. Right. All go down, and Nick is our designated driver. Perfect. You'll come out to karaoke though. Nick will come out to karaoke.
And Michelle loves karaoke.
Oh, we could do it.
Yeah.
Is our next event a karaoke event?
There was 2 other judges we didn't shout out, so I do want to make sure that you shout them out. Christine Squared.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
Christine Fell and Christine Lewis from H&M Windows and Doors. They, from the very beginning, were all over social media promoting the Promise program, asking for votes. And then also Christy Romano.
That's right.
Yeah.
From Apex Electric.
She was a sponsor and a celebrity judge contestant.
Yeah.
I think so. I just wanted to kind of mention something around that because remember that post that you put up about what it takes to put together an event and all the back of the house stuff that it takes, right? So aside from what we did, right? We were the visionaries. Then Megan found a team to help her with the logistics. Then you and I came in to support with the ancillary stuff that Megan needed, like picking up a cake that you guys didn't try.
I tried it. You walked away with your cake and wouldn't let me have a piece.
I want that. That cake is gone. I owe you one. I gotta order another one for you. But people don't see not just the logistics behind putting this together, but everything that happens following it. For example, the social media, the posts. Megan and Melanie created collateral that was scheduled to go out. That's work in itself. That doesn't happen by itself. Then you have all of the judges that had to meet to shoot videos, to post the videos, right? Then the meetings in person with us to discuss it, then to go do the walkthrough, then to go pick up. People don't understand how much work it takes to bring awareness to an event, bring awareness to your brand. So you have to be visible in person consistently. You have to be visible on social media because that's the new newspaper, the new magazine, that's the new everything. People don't understand that it takes a lot of work to put together an event, not just for business, but also for social causes like the Promise Program. It's a lot of work that it takes. And I say all that to say thank you to you guys, because Megan has her own career. She works with Indian River State College. She also is a realtor. Then you, Nick, running Earnworthy and the Port St. Lucie Business Club, me running DV3 Financial and my financial planning practice. And to do all that, not a lot of people are willing to put in the work and the effort to put something together like this. So thank you to both of you for putting up with me and putting up the hours to put something like this together. I think you guid did a fantastic job as well. Absolutely.
Well,
thank you.
Thank you, Danny, and thank you, Nick, for going along with it. I know it would be fun to do a quick poll. Anybody know what if we didn't do Brazilian Bash, what the theme was going to be?
Oh, there was a backup?
Yes, there was.
What was
you don't remember?
No.
Hold on.
Danny had this whole vision. It was
I thought
Danny's
it was Brazilian
vision.
from the beginning.
No, well, it was kind of from me, but Danny had a different vision.
What was it?
90s jumpsuits.
Oh,
that's right. I did mention that. I remember mentioning doing like a 90s theme, 80s, 90s.
Maybe that'll be next year. We should do a different theme every year.
Yeah, I think if we got together, give Megan some time to get together. But honestly, I think that if next year we did a 90s jumpsuit type theme or 80s, depending on what era most people enjoy, if we take a poll, if they want to do 70s, 80s, 90s.
Everybody does the 80s, so we got to do something different.
Yeah, I think the 90s, even the early 2000s, like I don't know.
That's my favorite decade. The 2000s, the aughts. That's my favorite decade. Just saying.
Really, was it?
Yeah, absolutely.
I was a dad in the early 2000s. I was exhausted. I had no time to enjoy anything in the early 2000s, so I don't remember it. The 90s were my time, but yeah, I think next year is going to be really cool.
Oh, look who we got in the comments. We got Mr. SLC Scanner, Dan Toback.
Scanner, yeah,
joining
that's
us.
right.
Awesome.
So,
thank you, Dan, for everything you're doing. You know, we are loving what you're doing out there in the community, promoting, bringing awareness, fundraising. And
Marisol said disco. That's 70s. Oh,
disco. Oh, man.
Oh, I'm okay with that little John Travolta. Oh, I like that. I can do that.
Then my dance would work.
And your dance would make sense. There you go.
I'm the only one doing Saturday Night Fever at
all you got to do is that.
Bash.
You have to do your routine again, and you fit, and it's perfect. It is perfect.
Like, now I get it.
But wait, next year, let's not skip over this. Isn't next year Nick's milestone birthday?
Oh, it is.
Nick turns the big 4-0. So next year, we got to celebrate Nick. His milestone. This year was Megan, right? She just turned 2-0. And then
Thank you.
Yep. And then Nick, the big 4-0, baby.
Damn, don't remind me.
It's all uphill from there, brother. It gets better. It gets better after 40. Let me tell you, it gets better. But why don't we tell everyone the results?
Yeah, what everyone's waiting for. So, you know, this was
Yeah,
all
man.
for the Indian River State College Foundation. So, Megan,
Drum roll.
what did we do?
So we raised $6,000 for the Promise program.
Wow, 6,000. Wow.
I think that's pretty good for a birthday party.
I think so too.
Incredible.
$6,000.
Yeah.
Going. So
That'll
wait.
that'll send over 3 students to college to complete their entire AA or AS degree.
Wow.
Look at that. So our birthday bash, our celebration, and the support of everyone in the community allowed for 3 students to go to Indian River State College to get their AA or AS absolutely free, no debt.
Incredible.
Oh my God, Nick, that is amazing.
And then there's all the awareness, you know, which is definitely going to carry on and continue. I had people come up to me and say, you know, I've heard of the Promise program. I don't know what it is.
Yep.
This brought awareness to it. So then there's that whole, you know, just awareness piece. And hopefully it encourages people to donate and support the program however they can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come take a tour.
Absolutely.
And go back. Yeah.
Yeah.
I highly recommend you take a tour. You have to, because every year that school's only going to get better and better and better and better. That's number one. Number two, if every adult in the Treasure Coast, right, Megan? Am I saying that right?
In St. Lucie County.
In St. Lucie County only. In St. Lucie County gives $7 a month for 1 year.
For 1 year.
1 year. We can send every matriculating senior to Indian River State College for their AA or their AS in perpetuity.
So forever.
So I was just going to say, if you don't know what that word means, it means forever. That's mind-boggling.
Yeah.
In St. Lucie County, anybody that ever graduates would be able to go to college and get a degree completely free.
Wow. So we partied for a cause. We partied for a purpose. I love it. Yeah. See?
It makes all the work worth it when it was all for a good cause.
100%. Wow. Congratulations, Megan, for putting this together and helping bring awareness and including me and Nick. I think we really appreciate you bringing us in. You could have chosen anyone, but you chose these 2 knuckleheads. I don't know why. But you chose us.
You were like, well, what did we get ourselves into with this?
The entire time. You're like,
yeah.
You sure we want to do this? I'm like,
we're like, we know how to run networking events, but this is not a networking event. Why is there a fire dancer and a stilt walker? What?
Are you sure we need that? I'm like, yeah, we need it.
The party would have been absolutely boring without those.
Yeah.
No, I think it was great. Thank you guys so much.
So hopefully we'll make it a regular thing, and it'll be an annual thing, and we'll just try to shoot for bigger and better goals every single year and just keep the momentum going.
Megan, any last thoughts that you want to share with the community about the Promise program and what to look out for 2026?
I mean, it's a once in a lifetime opportunity. Indian River State College is one of only 6 colleges in the nation that offer a program like this, and ours is specifically unique. We are the only one who does it the way that we do it. We truly have an opportunity to leave a legacy for our community, the entire Treasure Coast and Okeechobee. And honestly, we're a community that if we put our minds to something, we can make it happen. So if we think that giving our children the opportunity to gain additional skills so that they could be productive workers in the workplace, and it's not just, liberal arts, it's trades, it's HVAC, it's, our nurses. There's over 120 different programs that, we offer, and any of those programs are open to our students. We have an opportunity to leave a legacy, and I know that our community can do it. So I'm super excited to go into 2026 to host some more tours, to have some more creative events, to continue to build on the awareness that we started, because it starts with us.
Absolutely.
And I know that we can do it.
We
Yeah.
take action. We plan, we execute, and we get the results. Nick, any final thoughts?
I'm so glad that it was successful, and I'm so appreciative of everyone that made it possible. Yeah, we couldn't have done it without the two of you and everybody that was there. It was just definitely an unforgettable night. But most importantly, it wasn't about us, because I was very reluctant to do something where it was like, oh, look, it's our birthdays, it's all about us. It was really meant to make an impact for the Promise program. And the reason why we at the Port St. Lucie Business Club love the Promise program so much is that it supports workforce development, which is so important for every business that's a member of our group. You're going to need future employees and team members, and you want to keep that momentum going, and you want to continue to invest in the economy right here. And there's no better way to do it than through the Promise program.
That's right. I mean, I don't have anything else to add. You guys summed it up perfectly. I can't wait for 2026 and what's that year's to bring. We're going to have a lot of work to do. Still got a lot of work to do, but it's going to be fun as long as we're doing it together and with a purpose. So happy holidays. Oh, wait, you got anything else?
I have a question. Mindy's asking, how did you find Abyssal Hoops?
Elaine
Davis
Davis has worked with her in the past, and she said if this is what we're going to do, Abby's the one to talk to and use, and she was spot on. Great performers. Awesome. It definitely made the event.
Yeah, we got Tasha joining us. Welcome. And we got Zach from SE Logo Wear and the Modern Farmhouse. Yeah, it was quite a night. Dan Toback says Zach was too busy making my new shirts. He did a great job. Dan, where's our shirt? Come on, let's do a t-shirt exchange. We'll get you some business club shirts. Get us some SLC scanner shirts.
I want one of those shirts, Dan.
That's awesome.
Next time I see you, I hope you have one in the car.
Yeah. Well, this was great. I'm glad we could get on here. We like to do these to just support all the sponsors who made it possible and answer questions. So thank you to everyone who joined us, or anyone who watched the recording. If you have questions, you know where to reach us.
That's right. Happy holidays to everyone. A wonderful new year. We appreciate you all, and we can't wait for 2026. It's going to be an epic year.
Yeah. Awesome.
Thanks, guys.
Wonderful
Peace out.
night, guys.
Take care.